Welcome back. It's your boy Venom Viper, Combat Airsoft. We're going to go over some of the basic things you're going to need to get started in your first airsoft. So come with me. Alright, here we are, guys. So the basic things you're going to need to get started in your first airsoft scrimmage, I would highly recommend, is a long sleeve t-shirt, pants, possibly a hat, and always recommend goggles. You have to have every requirement in any field is goggles. So that's the basic requirements. I would also go, excuse me, I'm going to bend down here. I would also go with boots. One of the highest accident ratings in airsoft scrimmages are ankles and twisting ankles and stuff like that. So get you a good pair of boots that would support your ankles. Those go pretty high up. I like those ones. That would be the basic stuff to get you started in your airsoft scrimmage. Of course, your operating weapon, and if you're going to have a weapon, make sure that you got your weapon of choice, and that you, whatever weapon of choice you got, excuse me, and make sure that if you got an AEG, that you bring extra batteries. I got extra batteries, a charger just in case needed. If you're going to go CO2, make sure that you got your CO2 extra cartridges. Crossmen I wouldn't recommend going with just because they don't have the silicone coating, but they're cheap. My gun's cheap. That's where I'm rolling with those. Extra clips. And again, with the goggles and safety protection, there's lots of different kinds to go with. The biggest issue is the fog. Ask any airsofter out there. The fog issue is these guys here were my very first pair of airsoft goggles. Took them out there, and the whole day spent getting shot at because I could not see. Every 3 minutes, I'd have to defog these. A good thing to get for these, though, to make them fun on a hot day, those work great, is some defogger or spit. Spit works just as well, but that right there would be definitely a necessity to grab if you're going to wear those kind of goggles. I went personally, my favorite recommendation, I go ski goggles. They got anti-fog coating inside of them. Good ventilation holes at the top right there. I don't know if you can see those. But, yeah, that's my recommendation. Those are what I personally use. And then also they have the mesh goggles, which I don't own a pair of those yet. But I've seen what they've done to the face mask, and I really don't want to take that chance in my eyes of something popping through, especially those snipers. Anyways, so go on through our countdown, or our rundown, or our loadout. Make sure you have a speed loader if you're going to go with a sniper or a pistol. Make sure you have a speed loader, your ammo, casing, bags, anything you want to carry your guns in to keep them from keep your guns safe. That would be my recommendation. And then if you're going to get more into the outdoorsy, higher FPS guns, I would recommend all the clothing I said to start off with on the basic CQB. And then we'd move our way up to I got the Lancer Tactical Vest, plate armor, some gloves. Of course, the fingertips ain't protected, but crawling through blackberries and stuff like that, those really help out. The helmet, the metal face guard, got my pistol, my knife, my belt, utility belt. We'll go through my loadout in another video. I'll leave a link down in the description. But at this point, this is basically the necessity right here. In this little corner right here, this is what you need to get started in airsoft. Your firearm and long sleeve clothing. Goggles, boots, and a hat. Hat is if required. Again, you're going to go into the outdoors, more higher FPS. Get yourself loaded up with a little bit more protection. And then always make sure that your gun loadout is always ready to go. Extra clips, extra mags, extra batteries, CO2, green gas. Make sure you got everything packed up and loaded the night before. It's a big thing for me. It takes me a long time. Well, there you guys have it. This is the loadout of some of the stuff that you would want to have. But again, to get started, there you go. It would be these bad boys right here. Anything else, I would check with wherever you're going to go airsoft at, and ask them what their recommendations and requirements are. Some places you might have to rent the gun there while you're there. Other places, they might have a clothing requirement. Well, there you guys go. That's the rundown of most of what you'll need to get started in a basic airsoft battle. This has been a Viper, Combat Airsofter, coming at you. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And you'll get all the updated videos as soon as I get them out. And I try to have at least 2 a week.